Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
Hit it, Frank! What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Bra Motherfucking Topics. I'm your host, Kim Congdon, here with my co-host,
Alex Scarlato. I'm here. I made it.
Wow. I'm so excited.
Been a journey today, I'll tell you.
Yeah, dude. Alex just got into LA from New York. She's visiting, so we could do a few podcasts together. You know, we love to bring you the live podcast. We know that you guys like those podcasts better, and we like them as well. We like to hang.
Yeah, it's so much better.
Mm-hmm.
It's way better in person.
It's way better in person. So Alex got on a plane at 4 a.m., 5 a.m.
5 a.m. I sat in front of the only screaming child on the plane whose parents were literally just letting him kick the back of my chair.
That's how it goes.
I've never had that before.
Really?
No, never. I've had crying babies, but first of all, this baby was like 3 or 4 months too old to be acting the way he was. And I know that that's a short window.
Right.
But I was like, you should be over this.
Oh God.
You're walking, or you could say full sentences.
Don't you hate when you see a really big baby in a stroller? It's one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen.
When you see like a 6-year-old in a stroller. Have you seen that?
And
the stroller is a little too small for them. Their feet are kind of dragging on the floor a little bit.
It's too much.
Give it up.
Give it up.
He's grown.
Get him off your tit.
Send him to college.
Send him to college. That man is masturbating.
You know that there is a person in the world who has a crossover between he's masturbating and in a stroller.
Oh, right now someone's masturbating in a stroller with a binky in their mouth. Like a grown man.
I truly believe that.
Yeah, me too. But I'm glad you made it.
Me too.
I picked you up. Is there any adventures when I picked you up?
No, I mean, your tire was flat as a motherfucker. It was really horrifying. Truly, we went on the highway with a pancake of a tire.
Yeah, we did. And we were going like 80 down the 405. Maybe we could hit the 405. 80. Straight down.
It was
Didn't
wild.
give a fuck. It was crazy. We made it. We
what
pumped air.
You told me that you were putting air in your tire on the way to the airport.
Mm-hmm.
And I just assumed the air was in your tire. And when we stopped and I saw Yoko Ono's ass in your tire, dude, I was like, truly, we just risked our lives.
Yeah.
It was unlike you almost.
Yeah, I trusted me though.
Yeah.
I know I can get us there and back.
I get it.
So listen, yeah, the tire was hella flat. We put free air and we got free air in that bitch. And then, we got to talk about the ghost in your brow.
I know. I wasn't sure if you were going to bring it up now or later, but we do need to talk about the ghost in my brow, dude. I mean, if you're a fan of this show, you know about the ghost in Kim's brow, okay?
I don't like to talk about the ghost in my brow. It's one of my more humiliating moments.
I know, but if we're going to call this the ghost in my brow, we have a lot of new listeners who are going to need to understand.
Totally. So, maybe a couple years back.
Yeah, like 2 years ago, maybe.
We were recording I was just hanging out with Alex in Harrington.
We were in Harrington's old apartment.
When they were friends.
We were.
Back when they were friends. And we were all just hanging out there. And I thought I saw a ghost.
Like, we're like laying in bed together, all three of us incestuously the way that we do. Like, me and Mike are at the head of the bed and Kim's at the foot of the bed looking back at us, right? And the look in her eye just changes and she starts to cry. And I'm like, what's wrong? And she's like, I just saw a ghost in the wall, like on the wall, like behind us. We're literally sitting against the wall. She sees a ghost like above us, right?
This is so embarrassing, dude.
I'm like trying to like get the story out of her, but truly this bitch is emotional.
Well, I was scared.
Like I was
actually just scared. I was scared that their house was actually haunted.
Like physically,
and I know I play
crying
around and I'm like, I see ghosts and I'm like, no, this one looks like a ghost.
And not only that, but if that apartment were to be haunted, it would be haunted by somebody bad. Like, nobody happy's ever lived in that place.
Yeah, totally.
But yeah, it turns out that like Kim was kind of like furrowing her brow in a way that was causing
one long eyebrow hair to go over. I don't even know.
You tricked yourself. It was a trick of the brain, dude. You had an eyebrow hair going over your eye, and you saw a ghost.
So that's why the episode is called "The Ghost in My Brow," because I cried over my own eyebrow hair, and
true tears, like real tears. Like we had to calm her down and be like, "There's no ghost. You're okay."
And it was just my eyebrow hair. It was like being scared of your own shadow, but your shadow's an eyebrow hair.
Well, there was a ghost in my brow today, folks.
Well, today, old Alex got brow ghosted.
So we're going to Kim's comedy show, and we're like looking all over for parking. We finally manifest this parking spot, right? That like the sign says you could park there for 30 minutes, but we get out and we pay the meter, and it's like you can only park here for 20 minutes. We're like, fine, whatever. So we go into the show, and the show hasn't started yet, and it's going to start in like 30 minutes. So we're like, all right, we're going to wait in the car because we only have 20 minutes worth of parking at a time.
So annoying.
Yeah.
Such an annoying amount of time to give someone for parking.
So we go back out to the car, and we're sitting in the car. And in the 20 minutes that we're sitting in the car, 7 to 9 cars
pulled in and out of the spot in front of us that also had 20-minute parking.
They come take the spot in front of us. They get out of the car. They do their business for like a second.
And their business is kind of just like walk around in a circle.
Well, yeah, like walk in a circle, whatever. They get back in the car. They pull away. And it starts to become a thing because we're noticing everybody. We're like shining headlights on them, like looking at these people.
Right.
And one after another, people are just coming, getting out of the car, acting like NPCs, like completely.
You said it. You're like, if this is like an NPC situation.
Yeah, it was like the 6th time I was like, all right, we have 2 minutes left before we need to go back into this comedy club. If another car comes and takes this spot and leaves again within 2 minutes, I'm going to freak the fuck out because what's happening here?
Right.
Like I've never seen anything like it before. You take a parking spot, you're there for at least 20 minutes, dude.
Yeah.
Whatever. A car pulls in. Very terribly, by the way. They took a long time to pull in.
Wildly bad.
Passenger door opens a crack and gets stuck on the curb. And passenger door just stays open, right? Driver gets out of the car, stands outside the car for a second. Passenger crosses over driver's seat, gets out of the car.
They both come out of the driver's seat.
Yeah, they both come out the driver's side.
Go around.
They take a lap around the car. Driver gets back into the car. Passenger gets in the back seat. They drive the fuck off. And I cried. I just started crying.
She literally was just so freaked out. She started crying. She's like, wow, why? What could possibly be going on?
Because it's like the last time I came here, we had a weird day where we felt like we fucking shifted dimensions and shit. And I was like, I don't like that every time I get on an airplane and come to LA, everybody around me is fucking NPCs.
And everybody was walking like a sim.
Yeah. And you know what I think the explanation for that was that I noticed?
We were on a hill.
Yeah, hills and heels.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was girls with like 8-inch heels on this hill, but everybody was walking like they walk in The Sims.
Yeah, the hills in LA will make you look like you're walking like a sim.
Truly bow-legged. It was fucked up how many girls looked like they've been riding horses their whole lives.
Totally.
On this street.
Totally.
Anyways, I really lost it. Kim had 2 minutes to a show. She's like late to go in. I'm crying.
She's crying because she thinks there's NPCs surrounding us. This fucking delusional bitch. But listen, I've also had a ghost in my brow, so who am I to judge?
But you were freaked out too. As we're walking into the show, we're like noticing everybody's walking. We're like, are we walking like Sims? Are we walking funny? You don't look like you're walking funny. Are we still real people? Whatever, we're freaking out. And then we get back to the car and Kim's like, dude, you can only park here for 20 minutes at a time. It's not a good spot. People are probably just coming out, seeing the sign, getting back in their car, finding another parking spot.
Obviously they're fucking doing that.
The thing that we almost did.
Yeah.
We almost got back in the car and left the spot. It was such a normal thing in that area, but it truly freaked me out. It was like
crazy to me that we didn't think of that in the moment that it was happening.
No.
But were we high?
But you know what? We're easy marks for this kind of stuff because just last week we solved a mystery that's been on this show for like a year.
Oh yeah. We solved the mystery of
which like when we say it, of course we're gonna look fucking retarded, dude. It's like of course it was this.
No, I don't think I think that is a crazy fact that people don't know.
It's shocking. Okay, so if you listen to this show, the last time I was here in LA, we went to El Matador Beach and we like went on this like hike around into these caves.
Right.
And we were mind blown that these caves were filled with massive rocks. We were like, how is this possible? Like 3,000-pound rocks all over this cave. when just a few months ago, Kim had come and explored the whole place. We're like, we must be in a different dimension where this cave doesn't exist. So it's just
not even
full
a
of
different
rocks.
dimension. We were trying to logically figure out why, when I went in the cave the first time I went, it was all sand, maybe 1 or 2 rocks sticking out of the sand. But I mean, from my head to the ceiling was at least 8 feet. 8-9 extra feet, and all sand, and it was a huge area, like a giant cave. And then when me and Alex went, it was this tiny cave full of rocks that we were crawling through, basically. Like, actually almost dangerous for us to go in while the waves were that rough.
For sure. But also, like, when we say rocks, we're talking about, like, the rock that the Little Mermaid, like, does her fucking splash moment on. Like, I'm talking about a rock that you and your friends could all fucking sit on.
Yes.
Not pebbles, all right?
Not pebbles.
Big boys.
Big boy rocks.
So we were convinced that the water can't carry in rocks like that, because then you'd be scared of rocks coming in every time you went swimming at the beach. It's just not a thing that people are fearful of. Mm-hmm. It made no sense to us.
But here's the thing. Did you know that storms can move rocks in the ocean up to like the size of like half of a bus?
No, I thought we went to it. I literally believed so strongly that couldn't happen that I preferred to believe that we went to a different dimension. It was, I mean,
that's so wild. The ocean is so insane. If you think about that, that is fucking nuts.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
These huge boulders. I mean, I'm talking boulders the size of a Prius are moving through the waters when there's storms happening.
Like, obviously the type of storm that you wouldn't even be near the beach for, but still.
Wild.
It's horrifying. Imagine being a little fishy in there.
Oh, man.
Good luck. Good heckin' luck to you.
Good heckin' luck to you is what I say. So, yeah, we solved the mystery. We solved the NPC history.
And I'm starting to understand all the comments that I see that are like, Alex is fucking retarded. I'm like, yeah, maybe I am a little bit.
Yeah, we all are.
I think, yeah.
I think it's a spectrum, like being gay or autism.
Right. Yeah. I got a touch of the tards.
I wasn't laughing at that. I would never actually laugh at that because that's actually really offensive.
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
Because I'm retarded.
Okay. That's so funny. So we solved that fucking mystery. No NPCs there.
No NPCs. Everything's fine. I cried for nothing. It's all fine.
How about the woman? We didn't talk about this out loud, but how strange was that woman standing next to us at the show I just did?
Ugh.
Was she a real human?
I think so. That I believe as real. It was like, you know, people who can't help themselves, just can't help themselves.
She was so annoying.
I could see her being annoying everywhere she goes.
Mm-hmm.
Every single place that woman goes. She's talking to the people at the fucking cash register. Have you tried this? I really like it. Like, she's an annoying person. And that's what.
She was the worst. She was standing next to you, and then she like would laugh like louder than anyone in the audience, which is already an annoying personality trait to purposely be the loudest laugher.
But then she would have to look at us and justify why she laughed louder than anybody else. She was like, I love that place. I've been there twice.
Yes.
Like,
everything that
like,
the
whatever.
comic said.
Yeah.
It was Josh Adam Myers. Everything he said, she was like, oh, yeah, shrimp. I've eaten shrimp.
I used to take tap dancing lessons.
Yeah. I was like, bitch, shut up.
Bitch, me too.
And not you trying to one up her on the pod. Alex always got to bring in that she taps better.
Bitch, me too. And I probably would have beat you.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
She was annoying.
She was. That's what pick me means to me.
Yeah.
When I hear pick me girl, it's like you want the comic on stage to hear that you were laughing the loudest so that you could go up to them and be like, I loved your set.
Yeah. Real pick me energy. She was super weird.
Yeah.
But besides that, everything's been pretty normal around here. Nothing to report.
Yeah, except the way I need to tiptoe around this fucking apartment.
No, we don't need to talk about it.
No, we do.
No, we don't.
No, we do.
Okay, but if we listen.
You gotta tell the story from the top. The people deserve to hear. Like everyone else.
Oh, my toes are out. Those cost money. If we tell this story, there needs to be a couple of rules.
All right.
We have to be quiet.
Okay, I don't know if people are noticing that this has truly literally been like, it seemed like a low energy episode
But we're just trying to be quiet.
because we're whispering.
Yeah, we're trying to be
These
quiet.
are inside voices.
There's been okay, we got to get quieter. Guys, I got to tell you what happened to me.
Secret time.
Secret time. And this is just between me and you, and I'm getting very close to my mic. And is the
everybody
volume
else who
okay?
lives here, yeah, everyone in this whole apartment complex, just between us.
Yeah, it's between me and my complex. So first, let me describe to you the setup of my apartment. My apartment is very much, I don't know if technically it's like a duplex, but it's one giant building.
It's like a sixplex.
It's like it's a fiveplex.
Yeah.
It's one giant building. There's a front door, and you walk in, and then there's stairs, a couple floors, and doors.
At the bottoms of the stairs and at the top of the stairs, there's doors into apartments.
And that's it. It's just one front door to like almost like a house, and then it splits up into separate little apartments in the house.
Important, like hardwood floors everywhere. There's
floors.
no carpet. It's all brand new hardwood floor throughout this entire place, all down the stairs and everything.
Mm-hmm. So,
okay, let's take a second and talk about one of our newest sponsors. It's Pretty Boy Skincare. This is the skincare product that needs to be on the top of your list of things to buy for your guy, and the first skincare item that you'll be stealing from him. So really often as girls, we try a new skin routine. We get really addicted to it. We use it for months and months at a time. But even if we may love it, we cannot obviously count on our boyfriends or husbands or sons being consistent with their skincare. It's just a thing that's not there with men. But that is where Pretty Boy Skincare comes in. Pretty Boy is your one-stop moisturization routine that's developed for men, but it's also safe enough for a female's more complex skincare concerns. We all know our boyfriends and husbands put off treating their skin, and they wouldn't know what to do with it even if they wanted to. Our men lead healthy lifestyles for the most part, but so many times they neglect the simple things, and skincare is definitely one of them. The guys in our lives need our help in so many things, and Pretty Boys give us an easy answer and a way to get our men's skin as clean and handsome as possible. Pretty Boy uses the highest level dermatologist preferred ingredients. We love that. They've taken out all of the fluff from their formula. No caribou moss, no meadow foam sea oil, no wormwood eye deflator. Anyways, this stuff just has the stuff that dermatologists have proven to be effective. So say goodbye to dry skin, fine lines and wrinkles, dark spots, and all of that razor irritation. With Pretty Boy's Revival, the men you love most will address the issues they've been avoiding. So right now, go to yoprettyboy.com. That's YOPRETTYBOY.com and check out all of their products that will improve the health of your skin and or improve the health of the skin of the guy in your life, which is almost as important as your own skin, right? While you're there, you could use the promo code BROADS15. That's BROADS15 for 15% off your order. And you could feel good knowing that you've improved your man's life a little bit. And while you're there, why not buy an extra bottle for yourself? You could avoid getting caught stealing the thing that you just purchased for him. And it's pretty awesome. So one last time, that's yoprettyboy.com, promo code BROADS15 for 15% off your order. Guys, do this. Girls, do this for your man. Check it out. There's absolutely no, there's nothing wrong with trying to improve him a little bit, you know? Anyways, all right. Let's get back to the show.
how do I even get into this?
We'll start with how well your date went the other night.
Okay. Well, we already know where this is going. So I had a date the other night. A third date with a guy with a gentleman caller.
Mm-hmm.
And it went very well. Date number 1 was great. Date number 2 was great. Date number 3 was great. We just gone out. We got some Puerto Rican food.
Mm-hmm.
I got this big ass. I don't know if you saw it on my Instagram. I took it down because too many people were commenting about my nipples.
Mm-hmm.
But I got this big ass fried fish.
I did see those nipples.
Yeah, and the fish, right?
Sure.
And so we get a fish. We grab a drink. We're having a great time. Then after we finish eating, the sun's about to set. My friends hit me up. They say, hey, we're having a bonfire. Come through. We go through. The weather's beautiful. The sun is setting. We're sitting by a bonfire. My friends are singing. They're passing joints. We down a bottle of wine. We're feeling great. Before this, he lets me drive his truck, which I like.
Hot.
Big.
Something about a guy early on in the relationship letting you drive his car. It's
Yes.
a really good way to tell a girl that she's special to you.
Yes.
You can drive my car is like, wow, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was really cool about it. He let me drive his truck. We go to the place. We down a bottle of wine. We're having a great time. Then, as humans do, we go back to my place.
What time is it?
When we leave the party, it is 10.
All right. So you're back here 10:15, 10:30.
10:10.
Cool.
It's where Emily lives, right up the street. 10:10. We're back. By 10:25, we are in my bedroom. I've seduced him.
Where Kim has recently moved the furniture around and taken her carpet out, which I think is another important factor.
I had a huge carpet in my room, and I decided to take it out and put it in my living room because I thought it looked better. And I did that, and so we're in my room, and mind you, when I moved the carpet and took it out, something happened to my bed where I think I loosened some nuts. Like, even, you see it?
Yeah. No, yeah, we're going.
We're
going for a ride.
It's not very
Tight.
You right. So we're hooking
Sister,
up.
not everything in this room could be tight at the same time.
So listen, we're hooking up.
Things are getting hot and heavy.
Things are getting hot and heavy. We're having intercourse.
You're carefree. You're feeling good.
I've also haven't had sex in, it's almost embarrassing how long.
A while.
I had sex once, and it like 3-4 months before that. So it's been a minute.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, actually, I don't count sex if I don't come. I haven't had sex in 3 or 4 months.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's been quiet around these parts is what you're saying.
It's been quiet. I come home every once in a while. You'll hear me say, "Hey, I'm dropping into Tilted." Or like,
yeah.
Or like, "Hey, do you have any more ammo I could borrow?" Or some shit like that. Or crying because I didn't get an audition. Like, you don't really hear anything crazy. Or singing Alanis Morissette in the shower. But we were having sex and we got broomed.
From downstairs.
We got
from
broomed
your
from
downstairs neighbors.
And I feel like they can hear us right now.
Yeah, this is like...
And this is the worst part of this podcast is...
I hope they can.
I hope they can't. Because what happened is horrible. So I was in the throes of passion.
Right. But even... Now, this is a part of the story that I actually heard last week because you called me the next day. And
Can you keep it down, dude? I have neighbors talk.
You're upset that they roomed you. You're like, it's kind of rude. This hasn't happened for me in like 4 months. Like, they should just chill for the night. It's 10:30 at night. It's not the middle of the fucking night. Relax. Let me enjoy myself. Which I agreed because I have neighbors who I share like a bedroom wall with, who appear to have scheduled fucking sex every Saturday night. It's kind of cute though. Like, I hear her moaning and I give them a thumbs up. I'm like, good for you guys, nerds fucking. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm happy for them. I like it when they sing and I like it when they fuck. I'm like, those are things that tell me that my neighbors are happy
And healthy. Yes. Yeah. Yes. It's always good to know that your neighbor is happy.
Mm-hmm.
And I agreed with that. And that was my point. I was kind of upset. I was like, dang,
Well, how come they can't be happy for me?
Yes. And when they did broom, I did stomp back.
You stomp back.
Because they broomed and then we kept having sex and they just kept brooming.
You hopped off a dick to stomp? This is a really interesting.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Don't. And then I looked at him. I was like, "You ready?
You stay hard. I got business." Fucking tap dancing on the floor. Do a little 2-step.
Hey, you stay hard. I got something to do with the most unattractive stomp. Don't. And the brooming stopped.
Okay.
And I was like, whatever. Then we finished having sex. Because then at that point, I was like,
Yeah,
fuck
they probably
them.
thought you moved it to the floor.
Right.
It's like a very, you're already making noise. You got up and stomped. That's such a move.
It's wild. So then I think nothing of it. But the next day, you are a little embarrassed. You go, oh, we got broomed. And I am having a little bit of anxiety about that.
Right. I got this happened once to me. I got a handwritten letter left on my door in college. That was like, it was like passive aggressively nice, and it was like a, hey girly, just wanted to let you know that like every night we could hear you fucking your boyfriend and it's really annoying, like hearts on the message and shit.
Not the hearts.
Really annoying.
Did you ever write anything or say anything back?
No, I didn't know which neighbor it was, and I truly think I was louder on purpose.
I love that.
It's like when I was like 19, just being purposefully annoying. It's like, go get laid. I don't know what we're in a college dorms. You're going to hear people fuck. I'm not going to.
Can you keep it down?
I'm not going to keep it quiet for you.
Dude, please, I have neighbors. Please. We can't even say the word fuck. Like,
how are you ever going to have sex in here again?
let me tell you, this is the problem. We haven't even gotten to the root of the issue.
Because
so
you thought
far,
they were dumb. You thought they were being annoying.
So far, I've done nothing wrong.
Right.
In my head, I've done nothing wrong. I've been a human who had sex in her. I pay a lot of money for my apartment.
To live alone.
Yeah. To be able to have sex and not be quiet like I'm living with my parents. So I was like, I can fuck if I want. I'm hanging out.
I can fuck if I want to.
You can fuck if you want to.
I can make all of the noise.
Yes. That was my theme. That's exactly how I felt. So this is the problem. Next day, 3 p.m. Minding my damn business.
Wait, can I just make... No, go on.
No, go ahead.
Who brought you the flowers? Was it Broomy or?
It was not Broomy.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
So mind you, the morning before I fucked, I got flowers at my door from my neighbor downstairs.
So nice.
Yes.
Just
so nice.
Just
Beautiful.
a message of goodwill.
And it's with a note that said, "Happy Sunday. I hope you have a beautiful Sunday."
So nice.
And I did have a beautiful Sunday because I got dicked down later on. so
I had a beautiful Sunday.
Yeah, I got figgity fucked. So yeah, I was doing great.
Got my cheeks clapped on a Sunday.
So
the downstairs neighbors at 3 p.m. the next day.
So no. So at 3 p.m. the next day, I get a text.
Okay.
And I am horrible with my phone. So I am like one of those people that never saves numbers until it's like absolutely necessary. And I've already screwed myself and needed the number saved. So the number's not saved, but I saw it said, let me read it. Where's my phone? Oh my God, I gotta get my phone.
Oh no. It's got to be verbatim. Yeah. Yeah. Ugh.
Okay. So this shit says, oh man, I'm embarrassed to be reading this.
Read it loud enough so the fucking audience could hear. Jesus Christ.
Can they not hear me?
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Oh God.
This number's still not saved?
No. I can't even find it. I think I blocked it because I never want to see it again.
No.
Yeah, dude, it's so bad. I'm so embarrassed. I'm so fucking embarrassed.
No.
Okay. So.
Oh my God, that's a paragraph. You liked it? You gave it a thumbs up?
Hey, Kim, this is just regarding the noise from your apartment. This is at 3:44 p.m.
Wow.
It can clearly be heard from us who are below and prevents us from getting sleep and some of us who work from home as well. Please, could you try and keep the noise down a little? Thanks for your help and understanding.
You know what? I don't like the tone of that message either.
Which is annoying because the message before, this is the tone of the message before she sent me. The first message, hey girl, it's your neighbor from downstairs. I was just wondering if you have a plug for those mushroom gummies you gave blank. We want to buy some. Or if you know where, let me know. Thanks, with a heart. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, girl.
You know what? For somebody who hasn't had sex in 4 months, Kim, I think that It's like, how much noise could you be making? It's a one night of noise.
The thing is, this is the problem.
I know. I know the problem.
This is the problem, and you guys are going to be shocked. I know everybody's going, what's the problem? The problem is, because I didn't save this number, I assumed this is the neighbor from downstairs below me, the one who broomed me. But then I fucking realized after reading through the fucking text that this is the neighbor that's downstairs and across the building.
On the other side of the building.
On the other side of the building.
Right.
How loud was I fucking?
So today we're like, we got Teen Mom on in here, and we go to run an errand. And when we get into the hallway, we could realize that Teen Mom, which is playing at maybe like a 6% out of 100 on the TV, can be heard
clearly,
crystal fucking clear.
From
like
the bottom of the room to the door. I mean, I'm telling you, every single neighbor in this building must have heard my...
like macaroni and cheese.
the fucking smacking, dude. They must have heard the things I was saying. They must have heard the song choice. They must have heard... Every hear
detail.
Me recapping it right now.
They could hear it. Yeah, it's actually adding insult to injury. They're about to broom us.
They're like, they're doing it again. That's how good of a storyteller I am. They think it's happening over and over again. No, I mean, I get it. I understand why you feel the way you feel. That is humiliating.
Kim's been saying she feels like she's walking around with a scarlet letter.
I have to... I've been listening, but before I leave my apartment, I listen by the door just to hear if I hear the door open, and then I run to my car because it's like I'm like the apartment duplex slut.
Every walk is a walk of shame.
Every fucking day. Every time I have to check my mail, they go, there's the girl that got digged down, shaking the whole damn building. It's like, I don't want to be the horny girl.
Dude, it's so embarrassing to the idea of your neighbors hearing you dirty talk.
That is fucking horrible to me.
And you know what? It's like, yeah, oh man, no.
And it was really fucked up because after that happened and I was in my room, I kind of was embarrassed. So I kind of just sat quiet in my room, this is the problem. I didn't realize how not soundproof it was because I'm not the kind of person to sit in silence. If I'm home alone, even if I'm not doing anything, the TV's on in the background. I need noise. I need music, TV.
You wouldn't want to hear your
TikTok.
own thoughts, sister.
No, thank you. I'm out when it comes to hearing my own thoughts. I'm good. I hear
sometimes my own thoughts slip in around the content and it's too much. I have to turn everything up.
Yeah, you need it gone and out for sure. And after I got that text, I was sitting in my bed, quiet, and I swear to God, underneath me, I heard...
You heard the sound of a page of a book fucking turning.
I heard their fucking phone text.
Why don't you text them and be like, chill with that vibrator, bitch. I can hear you.
They must have been hearing me jerk off for the last year. First of all,
yeah, if you could hear a phone text,
I could hear, they're definitely here. They also definitely hear the beginning of when I start watching porn. It's like, do you want to fuck virtual dollies in your neighborhood?
Dude, how come the porn advertisements they're
weird.
Like the old school TV advertisements that would come on at 4 a.m. when randomly they're like 20 decibels louder than the rest of the TV.
Yes.
Yeah. They really like to scream it at you. They want everyone in the neighborhood to know.
Did I take a shower?
I don't know. I don't think so. You said you were gonna, but I don't think you did.
I think I did.
Did you?
I don't know.
Because if the problem, Kim, is that we haven't been shower sitting each other on this trip yet, so who knows who took it?
I did take a shower because I remember you didn't shower sit me specifically. I remember having that thought and being upset.
Yeah, because I was thinking that earlier too. I was like, where is she? What could she possibly be doing in there that she's not sitting outside the shower door talking to me this whole time?
That's so funny. I couldn't remember at first, but I remember being in the shower and being like, should I go get her?
I'll sit you tomorrow, sister.
Thank you.
I ain't gonna let you shower alone again.
But yeah, so basically I am the slut of my apartment. I can't face anyone. And the thing that's humiliating is the girl that texted me is like one of the youngest girls in the building. She's like 22. She's usually really, really cool. And she lives below the loudest people in our building.
She ought to get fucked.
She lives below the loudest people in the building. So for her to have to, not only did these people broom me, she texted me.
No, I get it.
So now I'm like, are they texting each other being like, oh my God, do you hear this?
Well, it's like everything that I've been saying about how it seems wildly inappropriate to text somebody or to like make it an issue when this is the first and only time it's been an issue in 4 months. But at the end of the day, the story is that it was that bad. It was that disruptive.
The two neighbors.
It was that disrupted to everybody's night that they were both like, we have to say something because we can't let this happen again. It's too uncomfortable.
And the fucked up part was after I had sex with that guy, I was like, why are they brooming us? We haven't even been having sex for that long. He was like, yes, we have. He was like, yeah, no, it was actually kind of a long time.
Okay, so time was flying for you.
Time was flying.
You could have done this all night.
Listen, the rod this dude pulled out, it felt like an hour went by in 30 seconds.
Sure.
You know that kind of fuck.
Yeah.
I was spinning on that dick. Like a top hat.
Your poor neighbors
I was climbing
like
from the ceiling to the floor. They were probably so overly involved in my
like
sex.
they were listening for an hour and 20 minutes.
It might have been an hour.
It was a full movie.
It was a Judd Apatow film. That's how long I got fucked for.
Damn. Yeah, I get it. So now we have to tiptoe around this fucking place. I'm not allowed to speak too loudly.
Well, the thing
God forbid I moan.
Don't say the M word. They probably call me Moaning Myrtle around here.
Dude, that's a pretty sick nickname. Dude, if you earned that nickname in college, you know you fucked.
You know you fucked.
You fucked,
I think
dude.
I hear something. They can't hear us talking about it, dude. Please. I'm fucking so scared. Every time. I can't live like this. I'm so happy you're here to soften the blow.
Yeah,
it kind of looks like I fucked you. to be honest.
Dude, they must be impressed by me.
You came with a suitcase. Just like she fucked her so good, she let her move in. She let the other girl move in.
Dude, they must be impressed by me.
Yeah.
I keep it going all night, yo.
Honey.
I clap them cheeks.
Yeah. Just the sounds, dude. Sex is so graphic.
I feel like the sound is worse than the visual. Like if you had to choose, right? Your neighbors across the way, the boys, right? They either get a video with no audio of you fucking or audio with no video. Which one would you?
They can't do anything
Which
with
one
either.
would you leak? If one of those two things had to be leaked to the public, video with no audio or audio with no video?
Probably audio with no video.
You would choose audio?
Yeah.
It's more embarrassing somehow though. Because I feel like at least for the both of us, we both know that we look good.
Yeah, but I feel like it's like when we went skiing and we thought we looked professional and then we watched back on our tape. Like, I feel like we think we look better than we look.
Do not tell me that I look when I'm fucking the way that I look when I'm skiing, dude.
But did you feel how pro skier you felt when you were skiing?
Yeah, but you think I'm
then
pizzaing
did you see the video of us that I posted?
You think I'm pizzaing on the dick the whole time?
You're pizza French frying on that cock, dude.
No.
Listen, I think that we probably both look great.
No, dude, I ride. I fucking...
Honey, we all ride.
Slay. I slay, I promise.
Dude, I would rather have audio
I
than
feel like
video.
I look like Tyra Banks in her prime, top model when I'm up there.
Listen, I'm sure you do.
I do.
I don't. I don't know what to say. I don't think that I do. I don't think that after watching myself on video so many times, I don't think anything's what it looks like. Have you ever tried to film like a TikTok dance and then really watch yourself?
No.
Okay, me neither. And
hey guys, I want to tell you about one of our sponsors. It's rockauto.com. I'm talking here to auto mechanics as well as super cool do-it-yourself guys who work on their own cars. I'm here to tell you about rockauto.com, the online store with every auto part you need at the best prices. This is your one-stop shop for everything auto parts. RockAuto.com has been in business for 20 years, and they make it easy to find the parts you need at the best possible prices. No more talking to counter guys who need to order your parts. And then after all the hassle, we'll still charge you storefront markups. At rockauto.com, you could easily find everything you need. And whether you're a mechanic, an auto shop, or just working on your own car, everyone has the same incredible pricing at rockauto.com. So if you're a car guy or a girl, right now, go to rockauto.com and check out all the parts they have available for your car. One last time, rockauto.com. And what's cool is that their prices are already so low that you do not need a promo code from us. But when you go there, make sure you let them know that you heard about them on Broad Topics Podcast. rockauto.com. All right, let's get back into the show. No, I'm just saying, I think, listen, either way would be embarrassing and obviously very vulnerable thing to have out there. But I would for sure be more embarrassed by audio. Me dirty talking, me listen. No, it could not go out. It couldn't.
I would.
The sound of my moans.
I think it's hotter.
The audio?
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's more embarrassing, though.
Because it's hotter?
Kind of. Your neighbors were probably chubbing up all Monday night, whenever the fuck this was.
Do you think they thought it was hot or annoying? Obviously, they were annoying.
They probably thought it was hot. Everyone else in the building probably thought it was annoying.
I think they heard, because did you see how he said hi to me?
I did.
I had my first sighting today.
He had a twinkle in his eye when he said hi to you.
He had a twinkle in his fucking eye.
He looked like Zac Efron for a second. He gave you a chin nod, hey,
yeah.
Hey.
The only neighbors I'm not embarrassed about is the boys that live across the hall, because they're young boys. They're 23.
Yeah.
There's 10 of them that live in a 3-bedroom. They're sweet boys.
Yeah.
They're cool and they get it.
Yeah.
And I just don't think they'd care that
they fuck.
Yeah, they fuck.
Yeah.
They fuck.
Yeah.
And I saw one of them as we were coming in. It was my first neighbor sighting since the Moaning Myrtle incident of 2021.
2022.
2022.
Yeah.
The overmoan of 22. The overmoan of 2022. Ever since that happened, I haven't seen one neighbor. They've been scattering like roaches when I come out. They can't fucking. They won't look at me. I've been in Game of Thrones when Cersei comes on, they're like, shame, shame, shame. They do that.
What else is crazy? I haven't heard a peep from any of them.
They're the quietest.
But
dude.
I know for a fact these walls are paper thin by the way that we could hear the TV from the fucking front door.
It's crazy. And so the boys I saw first, and I said, they were coming up the stairs, and I said, hey, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. And he goes, oh, you haven't? Why did he say it like that? Didn't he say it like that?
Sort of.
He smirked. He went, oh, you haven't? You haven't seen anyone in a while?
Yeah. He was like, yeah, I've been busy. It was weird.
He's like, you've been busy? Huh? You been busy?
Is that what your sex sounds like? Are you okay? Oh my God, do you have goop in your pussy?
Is there a baby duckling in your vagina?
Did somebody is that where you keep your slime? That's your slime storage container?
That's where I make my coffee in the morning. That's my French press, actually.
Fucking pussy sounds like a death rattle.
It's the last thing you hear.
Oh, fuck.
Man. So what do I do? What is your advice to me, Alex?
I don't know. I think you live out loud. I think you double, triple down.
Just fuck on the staircase.
You start bringing dudes here night after night.
You get double penetrated.
Yeah. See what kind of noise that makes. I think you should dress sluttier. I think you should knock on their door and bring them cookies every now and again.
Do you think that I should cut a red A out and pin it to my clothes for when I walk through the halls?
Just when you're here?
The Scarlet Letter of Moaning Myrtle Kim. What? I'm traumatized. You think it's funny?
Yeah, I think you should do that.
You think I should Scarlet Letter?
Scarlet Letter. Okay. I think maybe you should,
or maybe an apology letter.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what if you write like a full page apology?
I was thinking of putting a cake at her door.
How would that go? I'm sorry I fucked.
I was gonna do that on a cake. Sorry I had loud sex. Sorry my sex was loud.
I'm sorry it came.
Sorry it came loud. I don't even know what I said. I wish I knew.
I'm sorry that my life involves pleasure and yours involves
pain and being mean to me
misery,
and bullying me for fucking once.
You can't even enjoy the sound of sex in your own fucking house.
That's true. Who doesn't enjoy the sound of sex?
Dude, I'm telling you, when my neighbors fuck, I hear nothing. I hear not a peep out of the man, which is the way I like it, honestly. I don't want to hear him. I want to hear him pleasing her.
Yeah.
And I hear her moan, and I say, good for the two of you.
And you know who didn't say good for me? My damn neighbors. They were not happy for me, dude.
No, not Broomy. Not across the way over there.
Not Broomy and not Youngie. Neither.
Broomy and the child is what I call them.
Broomy and the child did not appreciate my overmoans.
No, dude, you should be able to fuck in your own apartment.
Can you please, I don't want them to know I'm going to do it again one day. I'm scared of them. They're so scary.
I know, and it sucks that like now
I got broomed harder than I got fucked, dude. It's crazy.
Do you think you'll ever enjoy sex in this apartment again?
No, I can't look at it the
I
same.
think you're always just gonna feel like a little slut.
I feel like such a
like
whore.
a teenager again.
I feel like a whore,
like
dude.
you're
I'm
not
gonna have
allowed
to go
fuck
fuck
under
in my
mommy
car.
and daddy's roof.
I'm gonna have to go fuck in my car. It's
They'll
great.
love that.
Yeah.
They'll love bringing company over at night and opening the fucking garage.
It's just me.
You can see the little car bouncing.
The brakes give out and knock into their car.
Your tire
It's a
pops
nightmare.
again.
Oh man, and we're back to square one, putting air in the shit because I wanted to get fucked once. It's a nightmare.
No, I think you got to live your life. You pay a lot of money for this place. You can't be holding back while you're getting dick, by the way.
Alex, please. Please, dude, shut up.
We're doing a podcast, Kim.
We can't. we can't is the
We
thing.
were afraid to talk on the whole first half of the show. I was whispering stories under my breath.
They're scary. It's past 10 and I fucked too loud once. I'm under strike. I have to be a good girl for at least a month.
I'm sorry everybody here is celibate.
I'm scared to masturbate.
That's sad. That's really sad, dude.
I'm scared.
Listen, do I turn my vibrator on and wonder if the neighbors could hear it every now and again? Sure. But do I truly care deep down? Not really.
No, that's how I was feeling before Monday.
Right. Because I haven't been caught loud enough.
It feels good till you get caught.
I gotta break those boundaries if I want to feel the way you're feeling.
It feels good till you get caught, and then the reality hits you of how sexual you were publicly.
So would you consider this your worst quote unquote walk of shame ever? Is just having to live here continually? Is loving this apartment and wanting to re-up your lease? Is that your worst walk of shame? Because I've had some bad ones, honestly.
No, I can't remember specifically, but I know I've had a worse walk of shame.
I've had walks of shame where I'm coming home. This is all at Penn State, by the way. It's like that school. Truly, if any high schoolers listen to this show, go to Penn State. Fucking fun. You'll have a good time.
I love that.
But yeah, I specifically remember like.
And if you're a high school listening to this show, why?
I don't know. Like maybe you have a touch of the tiz. It's okay, dude. Just be yourself.
Or Alex, a touch of the, what did you call it?
A touch of the tars. That's what I called it. And you know what? I'm allowed to say that.
Because she is it.
Because I am retarded. I'm going to get us canceled.
I've given up.
It's too late.
I've given up.
Yeah, walking home in like the tiniest, sluttiest outfit. And it's always the heels that get you. At like 9 a.m. in the morning, having to go all the way across campus.
Nothing like getting an Uber at 6 with dick breath. Truly a nightmare.
Dude, I couldn't even afford Uber. There was no thought in my mind to call a cab. I would just walk across campus like that and just run into who I run into.
Yeah. Embarrassing.
And just, I would think to myself, it's all right. I'll never see these people again. It's like, you go to school with them. You're on campus with all of them.
I remember a worse walk of shame.
Yeah?
Yeah. My first boyfriend, when I was over his house Easter morning, I was giving him head in his bedroom, and his dad walked in.
On the day that Jesus rose from...
Well, it wasn't the only Jesus that rose.
It wasn't the only thing that rose that day.
Yes, listen, something was coming back to life, and I was pumping blood into it.
All right.
Moaning Myrtle was overtime working again. I was overmoaned and underworked. Overmoaned and underworked.
Why are high schoolers the sluttiest sluts ever? Easter morning, you had to go suck a dick.
I know,
That's
dude.
crazy.
I know.
I remember getting fucked in the bathroom of my house on Thanksgiving. On Thanksgiving, as my parents were getting ready to have family over.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just
I remember
being
during
upstairs
a
getting
party.
fucked in the bathroom.
I remember leaving at my mom's house party to get absolutely railed in my bedroom, and I could hear my parents outside my window in the backyard partying,
having their fun, having drinks, a conversation.
Probably one peek in the window, they would have seen me spinning on a dick like I was a top.
I liked getting holiday railed before the family came
I loved
over.
a holiday rail.
That was good in high school. These days, it's like once you're an adult, you're like, we have a party to get ready for.
I know. I
gotta
exhausted.
set the table and shit. I
I gotta mop 4 times so the floor stops being sticky. I don't have time to fuck right now.
It was so nice to just find it fun and naughty to fuck whenever. It was like it was like when we had men's mentality.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, now, maybe this whole experience will make the sex better for me because now I have to be sneaky.
Yeah? You think sneaky?
No, I kind of just like fucking freely,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I like your positivity about this. You're like, it'll be fun to sneak around
Should
this place.
I'm gonna have to put like have you ever seen a studio? Like a record
What?
like a rap studio.
Yeah.
Like a sound booth.
Yeah.
I have to put that on my floor and then cover it with carpet and then put my bed on top of it.
You could soundproof this whole place. That would be the sluttiest thing you could ever do. Is soundproof this whole room.
I'm
for
going
your
to take a
sex.
picture and put it on their door and say, look what you've done. You shamed. You fully shamed me.
Wow. That would truly turn. I feel like once you soundproof a room, it becomes a sex dungeon or a studio. It's one or the other.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Anyways, I mean, you'll be fine. You'll live it out.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't finish telling you.
No, yeah.
So I was blowing him on Easter morning.
Right.
So I was blowing him on Easter morning. His dad walked in.
Into the room.
Into
all
the
the
room.
way?
I was under the covers, and we both popped out of the covers.
No, you had to see who was at the door? What
yes,
the fuck?
and I don't know why.
That was not the right
we
move.
were trying to look like we weren't doing anything. I couldn't just be under the covers
No, what
more.
you're supposed to do is get fully under the covers and as flat as possible and stop breathing. You got to look like there's
just
nothing
with a
under
dick in my mouth. Stop moving.
Yeah,
and then he lifts the thing.
You
and I
got
have
to
to be
close
like,
up your throat
take
and
it
you
out of
got to
my
breathe
cheek.
through the nose for a little bit.
Okay. Well, he knew I was there, so he wanted to know where I was in the vicinity of the bedroom.
Right.
So
he knew you were there Easter morning. Good. Okay.
So then he goes, "Gotcha. Get dressed. Grandma's coming over for Easter."
Gotcha. He started with gotcha.
He said, "Gotcha."
Like he was trying to walk in on you guys.
Yes.
Like he's been meaning to catch his son with his dick hard.
He always tried to catch us.
No, he didn't. Multiple times.
Yes.
Gotcha. Was it because he didn't want you fucking, or was it
Yeah.
because he was into it?
He didn't want us fucking.
I think he was into it.
Maybe.
Nobody says gotcha.
He did.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then he said, "Grandma's coming over for dinner." And then I had to sit at Easter breakfast with them, post sucking their son's dick, post everyone knowing. With
Are you
his
sure
grandma.
everybody knew?
The mom and dad definitely
You think
knew.
Dad spread the word?
Dad told the mom. I spread my puss. He spread the word. That's the deal.
If my son was getting his dick sucked on Easter morning, would I want my husband to tell me about it? Probably not.
I wouldn't want to know.
Probably not.
No, and my husband would be the type of man that would know not to tell me.
Yeah. Don't tell me shit about my son's dick, honestly.
I don't want to hear about my son's dick
No.
or my daughter's pussy either.
No.
I'm good.
No.
It's their business. I don't want to know.
Yeah, it's like the one thing about their lives I don't want to know.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you're looking for me, I'll be fucking in hideout in my own home.
Kim, I have a feeling you give it a couple weeks, you're going to be back and better than ever, all right?
I'm going to be hopping on dick soon.
Yeah, I think you're going to embrace this new reputation of yours.
Thank you. All right. Let's end it there.
You look so sad.
I'm depressed.
Dude. I feel like this was such a fun episode.
This is such a fun
We had to
episode.
whisper.
I'm sorry it was the whispering pod.
The whisper pod. It
The
was
whisper
a little
pod.
ASMR
The
sexual episode.
The overmoaned whisper pod.
Everybody listening is hard. It's fine.
Yeah, you guys are good. You're on edge. We'll leave you on this edge here. Alex, where can people find you?
You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at I am Alex Scar, and check out Stick and Portly Watch Rick and Morty every Monday right after Legion of Skanks, only on gasdigitalnetwork.com/live. If you head to gasdigitalnetwork.com, you can use promo code Topix, Topix, for a free trial with access to every single episode of this show on demand, as well as every other show on the network, bonus content, live chat, more. This show comes out for free every Monday on iTunes and YouTube. Leave us a comment. Leave us a review.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, what about you?
Guys, follow me on Twitter at Kimberly Congdon, on Instagram at Kim Congdon. Check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/QueenCong1. And check out my other podcast with Sarah Weinshank called This Bitch, anywhere you find podcasts. We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, wait, real quick.
Yeah.
Should we say something about Sarah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Dude, we found out some horrible news yesterday that someone really, really special to us in the comedy community, Sarah Doms, she passed away.
Truly one of the greatest fans, and like a fan who contributed to comedy in a positive way. Always came out to shows, had the best energy, best conversations, like really sweet person.
She fucking loved comedy. She supported comedy. She was a great mom, a great friend, a great person, super hard worker, a great writer. And she was just fucking awesome. It's really, 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 really shocking and super sad. I wish I could do a whole podcast on Alex thought I already knew, so I wish I could do a whole podcast of how insensitive she was when
the way
she
that I dropped
the news and then
this.
moved on to another thing, and I was like, what? Wait, she died? She would have loved it.
I honestly think she would have loved it.
Absolutely. And
it was comical. I mean, Kim was truly devastated, and I mean, so was I. But I've had a lot
already.
more time to process it. I thought Kim had found out, and I was like, "Sarah's dead."
Yeah, she was like really wet,
dude.
and I was like, "What? Who?" And yeah, and I was really upset. I just found out today, and you know, we send our condolences to her family and her children and her husband, and you know, well, we dedicate this podcast to her. She loved comedy, and she would have loved to hear about how I fucked too loudly.
I think she would have. I think she's in heaven listening to the podcast right now.
I love that. So this one's for you, Sarah. Rest in peace, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.